Last week on Fake Avengers, our intrepid heroes came into conflict with the Wrecking Crew. Little did the Wrecking Crew know that our highly unskilled heroes were able to swiftly defeat them and escape. Unfortunately, this escape was fraught with danger as the company man discovered an alien presence pervading into the home office. But no time for that, as they quickly moved to the hospital. Why, you say? To drop off the 80 people that were still in the headquarters from episode 1. After they've dropped off those innocent people and fixed Clarity's arm but not actually healed anything, clarification. They proceeded down the highway, but then a deer popped out and caused other problems. Now, whatever Tanner says.
But anyway, so just to really clarify that last bit, a family of 4 hit the deer. Are we gonna laugh every time we say clarify?
You can't say the word clarify anymore. We have Clarity in the group.
Yes,
so
we're
we
fucking
had to,
children.
In order to, I don't know any synonyms.
Life
for
is
that.
a highway.
Yeah, that was the song I was quoting.
I know, I'm still on it. Sorry, man.
This is all getting cut out. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, this bit's important. I'm trying to say it for
what we left out What we left out in that small segment that I just did was that a family of 4 was following our heroes, and they immediately got creeped out and pulled over after a deer nearly struck them. Unfortunately, the family proceeded forward and struck a deer right in front of the heroes. A short argument ensued, and our heroes decided to help the people, begrudgingly, because only 2 of them actually wanted to help the innocent civilians. Company man. There. Are you happy?
We got shit to do.
There are no innocents in war.
Like save lives.
I offered to give 2/240ths of my effort to them.
Yeah, 2 dudes are staying behind, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna get really good at your fractions when this is done.
Can you reduce that, please?
0.8%.
Thank you.
What? No.
Simplify it.
1/120th.
That's not how reduction works.
I was gonna believe it.
Yeah, you heat it up.
It was
on the
1 in
stove.
122.
You let some of the liquid
You
boil
left
off.
0.5 out of 60 people.
0.8%. Somewhere there.
All right. Anyway, so welcome back to Fake Adventures. This is Tanner, the punk rocketeer.
I love
Let's
how you
go
started adding
around.
that.
What?
No one else does that. You're the only person who has your screen name.
I'll explain why. So my favorite podcast is Dungeon Punks, and whenever that GM introduces himself, I forget his name. It's my favorite podcast. I don't know who's in it. But he always
memorable.
introduces himself as the podcast dad, which I always thought was really clever and fun.
Imagine we ever get popular and all these people want to add you on Steam.
Well, they didn't know it was my Steam handle until you said so, dumb.
Shit.
And Discord and PlayStation.
Yeah, okay.
His home
I don't have a
address
PlayStation
is
account anymore.
244. Do you ever hear about that Sublime song that actually has Bradley's phone number in it and how many psychos called it?
No, but that's funny.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah. So let's go around the table and introduce ourselves once again.
Do we want to do the normal way, or can we mix it up? So
Let's
it's
go in
not-
alphabetical order
So it's
today.
not always perpetual clarity / clarity.
Let's
perpetual.
go in
Why don't
alphabetical
you just do
order
all
today,
of
Chris
ours?
McCullough.
Yeah, actually,
Alphabetical order?
yeah. Why don't we just all have you impersonate us
No,
and
wait.
introduce us?
I really
Wait, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of alphabetical order by character name because it's still clarity. I think it's we start with clarity still.
E. What are you?
H.
What are you?
C.
L, right?
He's the company man. He's C
Yeah.
as well.
No, what's your
But
actual name?
she's CL and he's CO.
Lewis Whalen?
Yeah, so Lewis L.
Wait, are we going by my character's name?
Yeah,
Or
'cause
no, you're Perpetual P. She's Clarity C. He's Hammerbot H. He's Company Man C. And then I'm Red Ghost R.
So it
I
doesn't
mean, if
change
we were
anything.
going by identities, we still don't know what Clarity's is. So
Yeah, that's fair. Way to not tell us your real identity.
It's Hermione Granger.
No, it's
Can
not.
Can I be Robot D?
Robot D. That's your real identity is Robot D.
can Clarity's be Hermione Ranger?
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
Can it
Hermione Hanger?
Can it be Hermione Hermanger? So you gotta alliterate.
Hermione, Her Majesty Hermanger.
How about Hermione instead?
Yeah, be Hermione. Fun
Hermione?
fact, when I was my dad was reading Harry Potter with us as a kid, we all agreed in our household to say Hermione because
I mean, that's what I thought it was at first.
I have
Yeah.
done a
the
cosplay.
reason we agreed on that is because it's a
know.
horror
Real
book
hair.
that's spooky. And you, like moans are spooky ghost moans.
Fair enough.
So that's what we decided. It wasn't
Actually,
right.
if you listen to the audiobooks, the first one they don't call her Hermione in the first book. They call it her Hermione in
Nice.
the first book, and then they call her Hermione for the rest of them because the movies started coming out.
I do. You know? Did you know that Dumbledore is gay? Did you know that Snape secretly had sex with Harry 4 times? Did you know that Dobby's actually gay?
And we like zoom out, and this is
loves
all
Harry.
this is all a conversation that Red Ghost is having with everybody in the car right now, and everybody's just completely and totally like, I don't care. I need to tell you why Peter Pettigrew was the most important character in the Harry Potter universe.
Really
I
don't
can fly
care.
a little lower, drown it out.
Yep. Please.
We'll just turn the radio up.
Can you just turn on your jets in the car? Just as a white noise generator?
Can you make us go faster by pushing us?
Probably.
That
Probably
seems
yes,
really
actually.
dangerous.
Well, no, I mean, just
Have
take a
you ever-
minus on
have
his
you
driving
ever,
check to avoid
have
accidents.
you ever been pulled
and,
on a skateboard behind a
we
bike?
go a little faster.
That's
We're on
what's
a
gonna
Kirby
happen.
back road, dude.
Are you strong enough to just pick up the car with all of us in it and fly us?
Hell no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Not
You're a
even,
shit robot.
Not even if we shoot him every 15 minutes.
I mean, maybe if you shoot me every 10 seconds.
Blam! Blam!
So,
We need a source of bullets. You'll have to kill yourself every 5 seconds.
so
Would never work.
Every last bullet in
First
the
of all, the
magazine
car
goes for
gets
yourself.
heavier with every dead body.
We'll throw the old ones out.
I'm purposefully...
There's just a line of
breadcrumbs
dead
to
bodies
find
along
us.
the highway.
I'm purposefully not just figuring out what happens to my equipment. I don't know what happens to my wallet when I die. And why it's in my pocket now. I'm just not thinking about it.
And I'm waiting for the time.
don't you keep
decide to open
grabbing
up a
your
credit
Nokia
card.
phone off of everybody though?
No, I don't actually do anything with it. What's up?
And today's
You were
news
really
at 9.
quiet before.
Local
but
police
you
were
really
baffled
sat
by
on
Yeah,
the
the
trail of
conversation.
dead bodies they found down Highway
mic
11. All of the victims of which were identical to one
Now
another.
it is. Now it is.
And carrying
roughly 200
identification.
feet apart.
Yeah. Do you want me to
Check 1 2 1 2.
check 4, 5, 6, 7? My
8,
numbers
9,
are bigger.
10, 11.
Check.
Damn it.
La Slovakia.
15, 16, 17.
Are we happy yet?
24, 32, 64,
Fine, everybody. I can cut these.
5, 12.
Now do prime numbers.
64.
10, 24.
Called it. Fuck you.
What?
1 3
5,
1,
7.
3, 5, 7.
I wasn't gonna
Shit.
do 5.
11, 13, 17, 19.
Fuck you all.
Nope. Nope.
51.
Nope.
Also
Three.
correct.
I'm tagging out of that one.
23, 29.
37?
You saw me try to math
37,
last
yeah.
week. All right, we should be playing D&D.
I can only factor so fast.
Wait. We should be playing D&D. What does that
I can
mean?
factor real fast.
Aaron.
Yeah.
We should be playing D&D,
Well, we
but
still
we
have
never
to-
play D&D. So let's just game.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
.jpg.
All right, so
Intros. All right. I'm.
Oh, we were intros.
Yeah. Okay.
Dictate.
Yeah. That's what we're doing. Let's see. Company. Clarity starts with CL. Clarity, go first.
All right, this is...
yeah, right?
Watch when I break the mold next time. Now look what you did.
You killed clarity.
I still think we should do parodies.
Parodies of what?
A clarity parody?
I really
You're
once
just like, I'm Red Ghost.
That's what I was
And then
Yeah.
like,
Oh.
I really
fun
want
of
to
each
do
other.
that. I also want one where it's not our voices as we just get some randos to come in and
Because that's
introduce-
great for radio. Confuse the audience.
No, after a bunch of episodes, right? We've done this a bunch of times.
Should we
and then
passive aggressively
suddenly,
introduce each other?
yeah.
I'm Red Ghost. I'm super edgy, and all I do is take photos of myself while I'm saving the world. Blah blah blah.
Mr. Perpetual. I add nothing to this world other than my own body.
Repeatedly.
Multiple times. I'm Hammerbot. I'm not good at hammering or botting.
I was gonna say I'm Hammerbot. A Toshiba had a baby with a Prius, and this is what came out.
and a toaster. and a toaster.
And a toaster.
That's not true. He's not even half energy efficient.
No, dude. If I was going to do it, I'd be like, "Hi, I'm Hammerbot. I'm Bender without a personality."
Yeah. Can we can some episode after this one, not
Dang.
this one, can we just roast each other?
Yeah, no, that's what I was suggesting.
Yeah, let's do it.
I
Not right now.
can keep going. Hi, I'm Company Man. My entire character is my abilities, and I am not actually a person.
I really like the idea of.
Ouch.
I like the idea of.
All right, for real though, let's have Clarity go first.
They're bureaucrats. I don't respect them.
That's me.
All right, this is Erin playing Clarity, who is a psychic telekinesis mutant.
Lady.
Yeah, mutant lady.
Mutant? Are you actually a mutant?
You can't say that word.
No, you totally
That's
can.
their
You can
word.
be a mutant in the game. Are you a mutant? You an X-Man?
Not an Axeman, but
Oh,
You could be an Axeman.
Oh no!
You
You're-
just take it from the top. That was fucked now.
Are you an X-Man? When did
There was
you
enough
when did you
silence. I could
transition?
cut out the questions.
Thank
I
God.
like where you went with that.
Who's next?
Actually, I'm curious. So, like, are you canonically a mutant?
my parentage has those kind of traits in them.
You've got the chromosome.
I've got the chromosome.
All right, cool.
Although with mutants, you don't have to have that in your...
In this one, it
Many
is.
of them do, though. Let's just have it. Let's just let her have it.
Okay.
She's
All
your
right.
Chernobyl baby.
Next, just to defy everybody's expectations, we're going to go back to the end of the alphabet and go with Red Ghost.
Hi, this is Chris. I'm playing Tracy Troy, the Red Ghost. I go insubstantial / incorporeal, which means I can move through walls. And I am the second woman in the group. Hear me roar.
I'm just trying to not laugh right away. I'm trying to like go and then laugh because
Yeah.
then you can fix it.
Tracy Troy's favorite movie of the last year was Captain Marvel. Hands down. She's so empowered. You didn't know that the Marvel movies play in the Marvel universe? Come on, man.
Not in this world. You're making that up.
Ah,
Yeah, sorry. All right, back to the beginning of the alphabet. Company man.
Company Man. This is Nick playing Company Man. The one-man legion. The man who all of his friends are imaginary. And
fuck are you saying?
Dude, do it again. I really like the man.
I'm Company Man. I can add 1 + 1 and get 11.
I'm company man. I can add 1 + 1 and get how 512.
No, but seriously, he duplicates himself
I'm Company Man. I'm Everyman. Literally, all people are me.
to an average effect.
Did you ever play that Batman game where everyone was a Joker? I fucking hated that. Like you get tear gassed and then everybody's a Joker.
I
No.
don't play
and
joking
you
games.
just beat the shit out of random civilians.
And they're Joker. All of them are Joker. It's
And
like-
they could all hurt you, but if you hurt them, you get in trouble.
Yeah, because they're not really the Joker.
Fuck
but
that.
you think they're the Joker.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't have a game with they're like, how do we beat the game where the Joker was the entire game?
They
Oh,
can't
yeah.
even have a movie without Joker. They're talking about putting the Joker in Matt Reeves' Batman, and I'm already angry about it.
That's weird.
Okay, next.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, Mr. The Company Man has a Dimension Door gadget, and it's the bane of my existence. Hooray!
Yay for making challenges for the DM.
You're right. I'm looking at this all wrong. I should be more positive.
I thought it was.
All right,
positive.
back to the end of the alphabet. Mr. Perpetual, go.
Yeah, I'm Ben. I play Mr. Perpetual, Emmett Evans. I have a single power, and that power is when I die, I respawn 5 seconds later. I also have a terrible command of the rules of this game. It's rock and roll.
Me too, actually.
You want me to do it again? You don't like that?
No, I just... Because when we were doing the roast earlier, I thought of a roast for Tanner.
You can roast me. I don't care.
Hi, I'm Tanner Hoffman. I think the Marvel Universe is way cooler than it actually is.
You're just mad because I took the Ms. Marvel movie out of it. Making it that much less cool, I guess.
You're anti-feminist.
You're right.
So
Do you remember when she came back with a haircut in the third act? Everybody here at the table has seen that movie now, right?
No,
Son of a bitch!
these two still haven't.
Go to the movies!
Wait, what
I
movie are
tried.
we
It was
talking?
sold out both times.
Let's all
What
go
movie
to
are you
the
talking?
movies.
Yeah.
I saw that. I told you guys that last week. I saw it.
you. Baby Nick didn't see the movie
But
yet.
I had to try 2 times because the first time I went, there was only 1 seat left, and I was going with my boyfriend. So
You didn't just
Throw
look at
him
and
under
say,
the bus.
Sorry, babe,
Yeah,
I'm
tell your
going
boyfriend to stuff it. Tell him you got important reasons to watch
Sorry,
this
babe,
movie.
I'm going to watch the movie.
Do you know what I do on Thursdays? Do you know what I do?
Do you know who I am?
I'm Clarity, bitch.
Wow.
All right, Hammerbot, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, too?
Hi, I'm Hammerbot. Hammerbot's favorite movie of 2019 so far has been Shazam. He's intrigued by this idea of an alternate universe.
Are the DC movies in the Marvel
Yeah, can
universe?
can
Yeah,
Batman v
yeah, they
Super-
are.
Yeah,
Okay,
Batman
then
v
Wonder
Superman
Woman's
is-
my favorite movie the last 5 years.
Okay.
That's not terrible.
He's intrigued by this alternate universe with superheroes in capes.
Do you think if we ever get famous, I think if we ever get famous, the hate mail is going to start right now.
Remember that time in the
Oh,
first
shit.
episode when we thought Bane was in the Marvel universe? That's when it started.
Let's bring it up every episode.
I think it's a good joke.
Remember that episode of Animaniacs where they're doing rehab for like people who analyze those things way too much?
Remember that episode of the Animaniacs when we were doing that?
No, I just
You know,
realized what a weird thing it is. My character, who I based the entire design of my character off of a Gal Gadot character, his favorite movie stars Gal Gadot.
The funny answer to your question is yes, because when it came on Netflix, I watched the whole thing. They're making new ones.
Nice.
Shush
Yeah.
you. Shush you.
More Pinky in the Brains?
All right, who wants to DM today? I'm being shushed.
Hammerbot, you have a DM protocol, right?
Activating DM protocol.
Wait.
Roll a d6.
What Tanner does?
What's the
what
story
character does
today?
Tanner play now?
I don't know.
Do you play Hammerbot? And Hammerbot just,
The story today. All of the villains show up. Hammer Industries comes in to save the day. The end.
With a single well-deployed Hammer Industries bunker buster nuclear missile, we have saved the world, and there is no fallout.
As Tracy, I would have to say, I've never played D&D before, but I'm actually really happy that I won the first time I played.
All right. So to kind of set the setting here a little bit, if you remember from the recap, we were heading west out of Easton toward Allentown, and we had just picked up moving again from after waiting for emergency services to help that poor family of four who hit the deer, and the dad got rather injured.
The kids will be just fine. No
Probably,
physical
yeah.
damage, and certainly no mental trauma.
Lots and lots of mental trauma.
Mom, I thought the hunter shot Bambi's dad.
The
Turns
hunter
out-
robot.
We killed him instead.
Do you know what that was? That was the Hammer Industries special edition of Bambi.
Rad.
I don't like these new 4D experience movies.
Somebody just
They
breaks
throw
down
deer
your...
at your car.
It's like someone shows up at your door, and then Liam Neeson comes and chases them around your house. It's just a really small scale taken.
Can you not do that?
Cough away from you. Prefer I cough?
No,
here?
breathe. Just don't breathe at all.
Okay. Guys,
Hey guys, do you want to
I
know
have-
what we call this? This is the Patreon exclusive blooper reel. We're just gonna give them this whole episode.
pretty fucking much. Okay, so you guys can get back. Everybody's back in the vehicle. We're driving. We make it about 20 minutes. Went up ahead. You notice that there is a car pulled over, hazards on, and there's a woman waving, like really trying to get your attention.
Who's driving at this point?
Still you, I think.
Is it me? It's me.
Still Mr.
Hey, can you
Perpetual.
pull over before we get too close to that, whatever that is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, what? No. The last time we stopped because we saw people in imminent danger and hurt. This is a lady. She's walking around. She's fine. Let's go.
I don't know, man.
So, like, I guess to
You have no reasons.
to paint a clearer picture, like, she's not, like, in the middle of the road, but she's about as far into the road as she can possibly safely be and still, like, get out of the way should somebody just, like,
Is there
drive.
like smoke coming out of her car? Maybe we could see it.
Did she hit a deer?
There is no sign of a dead animal or deer. The car actually seems intact.
Should I go get a deer and drop it?
As you draw a little bit closer, but not too close to, like, make any sort of decision. Or, sorry, hold on. That came out completely opposite the way I wanted to. With plenty of time to still make a decision, but as you get a little bit closer to notice some more detail, you can you can start to make out a facial expression. She is clearly like out of her mind, distraught. Like she is panicking about
Guys, it's
something.
2019. She has a cell phone.
Perpetual,
Let's
just
go.
pull over. Like, seriously, I need 30 seconds.
It's because it's a girl. I'm gonna put on the blinkers and then
I-
slowly pull over.
I'm angry and mad.
The
and you
views
should
of
be too
Mr.
if you are
Perpetual
passed
do
out
not
in the back.
reflect the views of this podcast.
Yeah,
I'm gonna land.
Hey, Mr. DM, I need tactical 30 seconds from you. I go through every single door to the home office and then leave behind a duplicate of myself. I'm going back to home office.
Wait,
I'm sorry, what?
Me, myself,
Yeah.
Lewis Whalen, the actual Lewis Whalen,
Correct.
is going back to home office and leaving behind a carbon copy duplicate of himself who claims to be Lewis Whalen.
Okay.
He is sitting in the vehicle. That's it.
Okay.
He turns to Perpetual and says, "Hit it."
That's it.
Will the real
That's
Lewis
it.
Whalen please stand up?
You got.
You can open the car doors while the car's running.
Why don't we talk to this lady? We're already
No.
pulled over.
Let's do
I'm
it.
landing.
No, democracy, vote.
So hold on. Let the world interacts with you when you make actions. As you pull over the car, the woman starts to run toward the car
No.
with her hands up, like she's.
You know what?
You know how many,
Like, here's
you know how many
probably the best way to
female
describe
supervillains
this.
there are?
Like 3.
Hold
Hammerbot, just hit it up.
Let me
Just hit it.
Let me do the thing.
This is
You've got. I mean, you obviously have like some threat detection software.
Assuming it's working.
Well, okay, fine, but you definitely detect no threats on this person. She is not armed. She's just very clearly distraught. To the point, like, what's the word? Like,
X-rayer. She might have adamantium bones. You don't know.
Yeah, get that
what is the
airport
word I
millimeter
want?
wave
She's
screening
like,
going on.
She's like practically beyond reason. Like here, like she's just she's.
Oh, you better apply your patented hammer tech
She's in
auto
shock.
syringe to sedate her.
No, it's
Is
like
that
a,
what they call it now?
make a make a perception check. Anybody who wants to.
Are you looking for the word hysterical?
That was the word I was looking for.
devastated, shattered, overcome, overwrought.
Overwrought?
Yep, overwrought. It's actually a word.
Hammerbot.
11.
Wait, what die am I rolling for the
17 perceptions.
perception? D20?
Yeah.
20s. 20 for the red ghost.
Wait, do we have to add that one?
24 for Emmett.
Emmett who?
Mr. Perpetual.
Emmett Otterton?
Yes. God damn it.
Goddamn knew it this whole time to like rip your mask off and you're a small otter. I knew it!
I'm just 2 otters
Where's
in a
your
trench
junk
coat.
band when you need them?
I'm just 2.
That's not a man that has 3 boys in a trench coat.
How's your Wolfsbane rehabilitation going?
terribly.
There was a Zootopia deep cut for you guys.
Yeah, dude.
Nobody watched that movie.
You just said Emmett Otterton. That's what he's from.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember when
Did you
Shakira
just
was
out
a
yourself
gazelle?
as a furry?
No, I
Not
just
that
really
we
like
have a
that movie.
problem with
No, I
that.
was talking to him.
No, what's the
Furries
no, the
are
Muppet, the
totally
Jim Henson
fine
thing.
people.
Jim Henson thing.
Isn't it Emmett Otter and his jug band?
Dude.
Might be. Maybe it might be dual purpose. But the otter in Zootopia is totally Emmett too.
Yeah.
And it is Emmett Otterton.
Zootopia is.
So all right.
just
So
Beverly
anybody
Hills Cop
anybody
for
who rolled
furries.
higher than a 15, no, like gets very much that like this woman. It's a fear reaction.
Hammerbot.
Like she's very clearly afraid of something.
You can't hear us. We're in a car.
I'm gonna reach out the window. I'm gonna just and roll down the window and yell at him. Hammerbot,
Yes?
activate comfort protocols. And then I'm gonna point at the woman.
I'm hoping like pillows just go poof, like airbags outside of you, and you're just like this pillow man.
And you just try to hug her.
Hammerbot looks confused for a moment. Like, he has no facial expressions, but just by his body language, you can tell that does not have these protocols.
You could tell it's like a.
You can tell he's downloading them currently.
he's holding out his arms and legs and looking at him like, what do I do with these?
Circuits
not
aren't
compute.
firing at 100%.
For a moment, the cannon swings up and then swings back.
Oh God.
no.
Does she react to that?
Go give her.
No,
go give
she's
her.
not-
Go talk
she's-
to her.
She does not.
Understood.
She is not aware of Hammerbot at this point.
He
How can
landed
you
in front of
not
us.
be aware
Oh,
of
wait,
Hammerbot?
he did?
It's
Yeah,
loud as
yeah.
fuck.
The whole thing is we pulled over and then he's like landed in between us and he's gonna get
Yeah.
her first.
She screams.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
She
a
screams and stops and like covered like gets into like a defense.
Oh, good. Okay, we can leave then.
No. You know what? You can drive. You can
Attention, citizen. You are in no harm. Everything is fine.
Yeah, what's the matter? Come on, what's the matter? I'm gonna get out of the car.
Hammer
I'm gonna
Industries
toss the keys to you
is here
for
to help.
sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure to toss the keys to you, and you can drive.
And I'm gonna
If you need
start
to
the car back up because why the hell would you turn the car off?
Well, you gotta turn it off to get out. It's one of the rules of how games work.
I just learned a rule of this game I didn't know.
It's not a rule.
Okay.
It's
Rule clarification. That's not actually a rule. Nobody listening to this believe
I was.
Mr. Perpetual.
It's
To be
on
fair,
page
we're the
48
ones
of
that
the
admitted
rulebook.
on air that we don't know how this game
Yeah,
works,
that's
so we're
fair.
probably the least trustworthy.
But I'm gonna walk over to the woman by Hammerbot. Please do what you're doing.
She gets up and goes for you. And like tears are flowing, makeup all messed up, and she's like, "My babies! My babies!"
What's wrong with your babies?
Monsters.
She's got them. She's got them. She's going to kill them.
Who's got your kids? That's child protective. What are you talking about?
And then it's at that moment.
I believe she specified babies and not kids.
No, we should have kept going.
It's at that particular moment that from the forest off to the right of the vehicle.
Wait, the forest?
Yeah, we're still in the forest.
It's always the forest!
In upstate New York, you bet it is.
Oh my god. It's the Beast of Bray Road.
Oh, man, you know what it is?
So
Are you sure it's not Bane?
from that side of the vehicle comes a green energy beam that hits the car on its side. And actually, I'll roll it just to be absolutely sure. But
I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
yeah,
That car was shit.
Yeah,
the energy beam goes straight through it and like cleaves the car in half.
Wait, our car or her car?
Yeah, like that's like you guys were so close to
Yes.
death that the energy beam like it basically like went through like exactly where the driver's seat ends, the backs of them. So like your toes almost got chopped off. Anybody who was in back, and your like backs almost got seared. Anybody who was in front.
That's terrifying.
I very calmly turned the car off.
Hey, that was our car
I
we
roll
stole.
the window back up.
She screams again when she sees this.
I get out of the
No,
car.
can I not? Hold on.
I will help Clarity get out of the car if she needs it.
I'm definitely pulling my gun and pointing it off into the woods.
I tell Lewis Wayland to get the fuck out of here and then close the door to the car so he can open it.
Activating comfort protocols
If
2.0.
it's actually working, because
The
that would be
cannon
right
swings
where the
up.
hinge would be.
The front door, though. And should be in the front of the car,
But he's in the back seat, isn't he?
which is now has an opening to the front seat.
Not wrong.
Are we rolling initiative, or am I just cutting this whole segment out?
No, we should roll in. Sorry, I was in the middle of uploading trying to upload a freaking image to the thing. No wonder it's not working.
Are you having us fight a second skull-faced based hero or villain?
No, actually.
Really? Because I just saw a name of a file.
The
Pop up on
damage and
Discord.
stuff,
That guy doesn't have a
those
skull
are,
face.
used
He doesn't
for
have a skull
non-combat
face?
stuff, like
Are you sure?
deciding some of the things, but you never use them for skills or anything.
There is a skull on his
ones are?
costume,
Like,
but he does not have a
Take
skull
those,
face.
but you don't really
Wow, that's a weird-ass looking costume for him.
That's the normal costume for him.
So,
That's the
uh,
one I know.
We're
The
going
one-
to describe the
one from,
hero and let me
Avengers
guess, right?
Assemble
Yeah.
looks
Yes.
a lot like Taskmaster, where he has a skull face
Alright,
and a hood
alright.
up, and he wears mostly like.
We're
light
not
blue.
recording this.
I would
right?
say
This
that's
is
the
all
weird.
being cut right
Tanner?
now.
That's the weird costume. Yeah.
I'm going to need you to describe this person so that Nick can guess who it is.
Oh yeah.
before-
Don't say anything, you, because you know who it is already.
Oh yeah, good point. I didn't say it out loud.
I mean, to be fair, you knew before I showed you.
You
Anyway.
posted well, if you didn't post the picture, I wouldn't have. We could have done the whole guess thing.
We're still gonna. We're doing it.
You shouldn't post the picture then.
I deleted it. I thought. Did I remove it? Yeah, I removed it. It's gone.
Yeah, but
Also, Nick isn't
you
looking at
spoiled
it.
it
Right.
for me.
Oh, that's fine. I'll be right back.
I know. So you don't get to play this round.
So Crossbones next then, right?
No. Oh, spoilers. All right, so we're gonna describe
Frank
this
Castle
villain.
next.
We're gonna describe this villain to you.
Oh, he has a skull too. That's good.
Actually, so okay, hold on. So we're not gonna roll initiative right yet. Let's do a little bit of cinematic-y so that you can see exactly what's going on.
Cinematically.
Yeah. So out from the woods steps this costumed man. He's wearing a navy blue costume, on the chest of which is a skull and crossbones. That's the skull and crossbones Chris was referring to.
Are you sure it's not the Punisher?
Okay,
Yes.
so it's a
There's
dude
no crossbones
in a
on
navy
that.
blue shirt with a white skull
Navy
and
blue
crossbones.
costume. Navy blue costume.
Okay.
Because it includes like one of those like blue superhero hoods, and it's got these weird like doohicks coming off the sides. Yeah.
Hicks.
He's got a purple cape on, like a royal purple cape. And his probably most discerning feature is that his right arm has been replaced with a sai.
Rey Mysterio Jr.?
Yeah. No. From out from the car,
Wait, is this Mike Tyson?
you guys. From the car, the vehicle from which this woman came, the back door opens up.
This is what he looked like in the comic or in the TV show. So I guess he didn't.
Yeah, but look at what it says below there.
Yeah.
There's your problem, probably.
Oh, that's a different guy.
Well, no. Look at the different.
Yeah, because that's from the TV show.
Well, right, but it's not what he looks like in the comics.
Yeah.
The back door opens up. Out walks a woman with very abnormally pale white skin, black hair, and she's got 2 kids, one in each of her hands, and she's lifting them up by the scruff of their shirts, no problem.
What does she look like?
Is she the babysitter?
Very pale white skin, dark hair, black clothing, but it's and actually you don't know who this person is yet, so you can still guess that part, I suppose.
That's good. Well, I did throw out Lady Deathstrike earlier, but I don't think it's that.
No, she's not a Marvel character.
Lady
So
Deathstrike?
She's independent. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Lady Death. Lady Deathstrike is you're okay. Sorry.
We know comics.
They're almost the same name. Say white skin, black costume, but it's barely even clothes. It's super revealing. And I didn't design it that way, but that's just what it is.
I'm just showing him the one guy. Doesn't say the name. It doesn't say the name. Don't worry.
I mean, yeah, that's totally the outfit he's wearing. That's true. Is his helmet purple in that one?
It's the same color as the rest of his outfit.
Oh, I thought it was okay. All right, let's go around the table
God,
and
what
see.
a stupid outfit!
I love
to
this
the listeners.
character.
Once we reveal who this villain is, you need to look this guy up.
I love this character.
Absolutely stupid.
Love
no
this
wonder
character.
every iteration of him in the TV show is taken off his stupid antlered helmet.
I love this character. He's so good. All right, going on. What do you think?
I got nothing. Based on that costume really threw me off.
What did you think it was before that?
Besides Rey Mysterio Jr., all I can think of is I just thought of Mysterio, the globe-headed guy.
Oh,
Spider-Man villain.
Yeah, Spider-Man villain.
if you've seen the Far From Home trailers, you would know that was wrong.
I am aware of that.
Okay. Aaron, do you have any guesses?
Not on that one, no.
All
And
right.
I'm not great with superhero names, so
Well, these are super villains, so it's
Well,
even
yeah.
more obscure.
that's what I mean.
Truth. What do you think, Elliot?
I'm pretty sure it's Dr. Wily.
Good guess.
You
Good
got
call.
it.
So he's got an antlered helmet. He's got a scythe for a hand.
It's Cut Man.
It's
Bomb
some
Man.
kind of eco-terrorist kind of.
Not like real deer antlers, dude.
Yeah, like
You're thinking.
He uses his psi hand to harvest grain. That's definitely what he does.
He's like a farmer that got pissed off.
It's the only of people that have psis as weapons. That's the only thing that they're ever used for is the harvesting of grains.
It's not like the bringer of death or anything.
What would be another name for the?
If he
bringer of
was,
death?
what would you call that guy?
He's the
Grim
catcher
Reaper.
in the rye.
The Grim Reaper.
It is
Tony?
the Grim Reaper.
It's Grim Reaper.
William something.
Eric Williams.
I think I've
Eric
seen
Williams,
him
thank
in a different costume at one point, but he...
In the TV show, or in all the TV shows, he looks different because they don't give him the stupid antler helmet.
Okay, maybe that's where I've
Let
seen
me,
him.
let me pull that picture up here so I can.
I
Show you.
can't find the nice picture that I wanted to do.
So in all the cartoons, they just give him a hood, and so he actually in the cartoons
Looks like a Grim Reaper.
No, he looks like Taskmaster. Literally, their outfit is the same, just color differently, except for Taskmaster doesn't have the psi hand.
Okay.
But the whole purples and blues and metals is the same color scheme that Taskmaster uses, just with a white hood.
Of course.
Any guesses as to who his lady accomplice is?
Oh, that I have no fucking idea.
Alexandria Death.
So you said she's just pale? What kind of clothes is she wearing?
Barely any. They're super revealing. They cover almost no upper body, and they are black.
Morticia Adams.
I mean,
Fuck you.
Without knowing what her powers are or something, I guess I don't know if I could make a guess. There's
Here's
just so many.
kind of a picture of her. I finally got one.
Oh, you got
from
a picture of her? Okay.
Yeah,
That is not Rule
it's in
34.
the thing. I could also, if you want me to take a little bit longer, I can put it up on the TV.
We'll see if I can get this.
I mean, you're the only one that has a chance.
I have no idea who that is. I've never seen that character.
So I'll just say so then because
Mike
I
is,
know
like,
that
in
you
your
guys
forehead and not
don't.
picking anything up.
I'm not
Don't
talking
know.
into it.
So yeah, Grim Reaper, Eric Williams. His lady accomplice and oftentimes lover is known as Necra. She's actually a mutant.
Necra?
Necra.
Does that
Say,
make
I was trying to figure out something because it has to go along with Grim Reaper, so Necra makes sense.
She's actually funny thing though. She's actually more of a mandrill sidekick.
The Mandrill is such a stupid character, though.
That's why I
But-
like her better with Grim. That's why you're not fighting him today.
Okay.
Does this make Eric Williams a necrophile?
No, actually, Eric Williams is the brother of Wonder Man. That's why he's interesting.
There's
Okay.
a lot of history there. All I have to say is, man, it was a good idea when they started making the various TV shows that they're like, yep, they caught the Mandrill, and he's just automatically, when his first appearances, he's already in jail because we don't want to have him being a villain because he's stupid.
Mandrill's not great.
What's the Mandrill's powers? Well, he's an ape and he's electric and he can talk.
Winston?
That's
No, it's actually Spark Mandrill from Mega Man X.
oh wow.
Super
Is that
whack.
based? Is that based on him?
I don't think so, but that is the comparison I've always made. So while I'm wrapping up getting this picture on the TV, sorry I'm slow, and it requires a lot of.
You
steps.
are slow.
Ha ha ha. Edit that out, you prick.
Suck a butt.
I'm gonna cut that out now. We're gonna make myself sound really good and you sound terrible.
I hope you do.
Yeah. I'm gonna make you say something stupid like I'm stupid. Yeah, just say I'm stupid right now. Do it. I dare you.
I'm not gonna, but what you need
What are
to
you
do
not
is-
gonna? What are you not gonna do?
You could like paste it together.
What are you not
like,
gonna do?
8
What you
bits
need
of
to do
sound.
is you need to insert some like random words of me saying something stupid.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's enough stuff from one of the other episodes.
Yeah.
that's
Just
around.
said it.
He just
Yeah,
fucking
there
set
we
you
go.
up.
Got it.
Hey, I guess I really am.
If I was successful right now, Tanner's gonna tell us how stupid he is.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Is that the absorbing man behind them,
Why does he have like the Avengers logo upside
or
down
is
on
that
his head?
that's definitely absorbing man? Yeah.
I mean, that's Mr. Hyde. I know that.
Yep.
You know what? That is the absorbing man. 'Cause
That's
it's the-
absorbing man because
it's
he's the only other guy that I know
it's-
that uses
it's
the ball and
Lethal
chain.
Legion. That's he's
Yeah.
in the Lethal Legion.
Oh, I don't know anything about the Lethal Legion. I just that looks like
Did
absorbing
you read?
man.
Did you read the New Reign Grim Reaper story?
No.
Or sorry, I meant Dark Reign because I know how much you like Dark Reign.
I only read the Dark Reign story of Doctor Doom.
You owe it to yourself to read this one. It's actually really good.
Okay.
He can take the scythe off, right?
He has no hand.
Right, but he can like unscrew it.
Yes.
Otherwise, masturbating
I mean,
is
it is a
seriously
prosthetic,
inconvenient.
yes.
We don't know that.
You don't know that, but
He likes to live dangerously. He sleeps with it on.
I bet he does.
all right.
Just
So
puts
now
a
we
little-
can go
little
ahead and
cork
roll
on the end.
initiative.
Insert Jeopardy music.
All right. Go around the table if I can get Mr. Perpetual's initiative.
Yeah, I'm at 10.
Hot damn.
Real slow.
Thank you,
What
ma'am.
am I supposed to add to that?
Agility. Agility.
Got it.
Agility.
Your agility.
If I could get Clarity's.
Lucky 13.
Gross.
If I could get Hammerbots.
16.
Double gross.
If I could get Mr. Perpetual's.
10?
Sorry, the company man's.
14.
And then last but not least, Red Ghost.
Hey, none of your business.
All right, you're going last.
I'm at 8.
Oh,
Going last.
you're going last.
All right, well, in that case, none of your fucking business. Who are you?
Who are you anyway? Get out of my house.
Yeah, what do you
I've
want?
never met this man in my life.
New character sheet. Who dis?
All right. So we're going to start this glorious combat off with the Mr. Grim Reaper, who is going first.
He just went.
Now it's the surprise round.
There's no surprise rounds in baseball.
Shush. There's no surprise rounds in baseball.
There's no surprise rounds in hockey either.
This isn't the all-American pastime. I'm sorry.
Are you sure this is? This
I'm
is
pretty sure in the last 30 years, superheroes have become the all-American pastime.
This is
They're getting more
violence and
views in
people shooting
baseball,
each other
as
in the
that's for
streets.
darn
How can it get any more American?
Truth. All right. So, like I say, Grim's going to go first. So, what he'll do is he'll walk up to the car, and he will raise his sai up into the air, and it starts to glow with, like, a green energy before he, like, smashes it into the ground and, like, a shockwave radiates out from him. And those that are still in the vehicle all must make fortitude checks.
Man, I'm
We left the vehicle, didn't we?
No,
Oh.
the vehicle was cleaved in twain, but nobody had the ability to leave yet.
Oh, I thought they were saying...
We were talking about it, but
Oh,
we didn't
okay.
get to do it.
Got it. My bad.
Mr. Perpetual did leave the vehicle, correct?
Yeah, I'm by Hammerbot.
Mr. Perpetual and Hammerbot are over by this woman who is
I wanna high five
very
you, but you're
afraid
too
of
far
what's
away.
happening right now.
What check do we need to make?
Fortitude.
Yeah, you're going to make a
Fortitude.
fortitude save.
Okay. So roll plus that. Got it.
11 for Red Ghost. Company man?
That's gonna be a 9.
Oofda. Oh, my Wisconsin is showing.
I'll show you
tuck
mine
that
if you
shit
show me
in.
yours.
I said oofda, and then I said my Wisconsin is
Oh,
showing.
now I get it. So, all right.
Ooper.
Not that we don't live that far north.
Oh, some people think we do.
Yeah, we do live close enough for Ope, though. Oop. Ugh.
So, all right. So I heard 11
Yep.
and
19.
19.
Unless I need
9.
to subtract.
9. Not you. What is everybody in the car? Okay.
It is.
Um,
Oh, that and that small Puerto Rican child that we didn't drop off at the hospital.
that's right. He insisted on coming with us. He
Carlos,
just kept on saying,
no!
Avengers! And we couldn't understand anything else he was saying, but
Yeah.
it was very clear.
Yeah. I don't speak Portuguese, so.
Yeah.
The other thing he was saying was fake.
But it was in Portuguese, so we couldn't understand it. So,
Want to say any more there?
it's a stun effect.
So,
Please don't.
you have no idea how many of those I cut out for you to make you sound smart.
Good. I'm glad. In fact, stop. Just make me look like a total idiot, okay?
Insert clip of you going,
Yeah, I'm stupid.
but I'm dumb.
For like 20 seconds.
I'm absolutely stupid.
God,
Just-
I hope this pays off in editing. Otherwise, this is a lot of wasted time
the
for an editing
dumbest.
joke.
The dumbest. Okay.
Just do it as the outro.
Okay.
Just one giant outro.
Oh, just copy all the times he says and here is the Ballad of a DM.
You just buy
And then just auto tune it
buy a Fiverr beat, so it's just like
to like our outro
I'm doing
sound.
it.
Oh yeah.
Continue.
Yeah. So, I don't even feel bad about what I'm doing to you. It's an affliction. So it's a stun. So Aaron, with her 19, failed by 1 degree, and is dazed.
Does that add to
What
my...
type of an effect is it that's going off?
It is stunned.
I know, but what is the thing that's giving us the effect?
Descriptors.
Like, does it affect incorporeal creatures?
Are you incorporeal currently?
If it's an energy thing, it totally would. Yeah, well, my natural state is incorporeal.
Yeah, no, naturally.
And I choose
Oh,
what I
so
want to interact with.
if you're stunned, you go incorporeal right away.
Yeah, if I become stunned, I will become totally incorporeal.
Does this add to my already damage?
No, this isn't damage.
Okay.
Also,
Status.
does she said she had her shield on?
Oh,
Does
did
it
she?
just sustain infinitely? Would it go through her shield?
That's a great question.
Why
Does
not?
your shield...
You said last week we had you turned it on when we
Oh.
parked. We never said you turned it off, and it doesn't
Okay,
cost
I
you anything
forgot
to
I
have
turned
it on,
it on.
right?
So
Yeah, I mean,
Which
there's
is
no
all
reason
well
you
and
wouldn't
good.
have it on.
It just so here's the thing. I mean, it's an area effect stun blast. It's not dealing damage. So I guess what I need to do
blast.
is look at the rules of protection here real quick.
Okay.
well, it would have the
What?
original beam would have hit that shield then.
I'm just thinking then it would have
Does
just
The
it
original.
would've-
So, but okay. So let me.
Oh, you were totally right. It would have.
No, that's. I mean, I rolled high enough. That doesn't matter. That I'm not worried about.
So that,
This
that
I'm more
would've
worried about, 'cause
Broken
this-
my,
Yeah.
This is
and I didn't
Does
reinstate.
Not-
the shield just increase?
because it like that
Yeah.
cleave attack thing that he's got is really strong. I picked
Yeah.
it
So we'll
for
just say
that
it
reason
would
on
have cut
purpose.
through it for that time.
It cut through your thing. But I mean, you would have the ability to put it back up.
But I haven't had a
Well,
chance.
it does it actually. I don't know how this works. Like it's a sustained thing. If it cleaves through once, it doesn't just go away until you put it back up. It just still stays there, and then.
Yeah, the way her shield works is she just gives a plus bonus to
Yeah.
the defense of everybody.
So I mean, it didn't protect the vehicle that time.
But which
No.
defense?
It's
For
based
what?
based on whatever protection says.
Yeah, because if it
I
doesn't
don't know
add
what-
to
they-
fortitude defense, then
those
it
two
wouldn't
have
matter
books.
here.
So protection shields you against damage, giving you +1 to your toughness per rank. So it doesn't protect you from afflictions.
Do you not bring it?
I don't know where it is. I lost it.
You guys got that?
Got it.
Yep.
Protection shields you against damage, giving you +1 to your toughness defense per rank. Does not give you any bonuses to your fortitude.
Okay.
So anyway, Aaron, 1 degree. You are dazed. The other two of you, 2 degrees. You are
Because
stunned.
she already has 2...
This isn't damage.
Oh, okay.
It's an affliction. It's separate.
Okay.
So dazed, let's look that up really quick so I can tell you what it means. Makes it so you can only take single actions or free actions per turn. However, and then stunned, you can't take any actions, including free actions. So,
So the target of an affliction makes a resistance check at the end of each of his turns to remove first and second degree conditions.
oh, got it. Okay. So you guys will just make a check at the end of your turn to remove the conditions. Perfect. All right, we're good to go. So that was his turn. After that, the other person goes, Nekra. And she actually, right now, since Grim seems to have things under control, she's just going to stay there and hold her hostages. Which brings us up to Hammerbot. Your turn.
All right. Hammerbot is going to swing up.
Do it now. Yeah, I was say do it now.
I was waiting because you kept taking bigger and bigger pauses, so I'm like, wait, you'll take a really big pause and I'll open it then.
So
Then
Bear
everybody
walks
started
into a bar. He says, "I'll have a beer." The bartender says, "Why the big pause?"
Did you know that there's somebody who wrote that as a song?
Oh my goodness.
There's a pop punk band called the Punchlines. that is their shtick. Is they write jokes like that into songs,
No,
and
I
so
know,
like
I'm messing with
that's the thing. It's like a bear
that's
walks
yours.
into a
That's mine.
bar and says, "I'll have
Well,
me
hold
a
off
beer,"
until,
and then like
hold off
they
until
actually
you
have
do it
16
right,
full bars of just like hi-hat, like 16 bars of that, and a shot of whiskey, and then like, and the bartender, why the big pause? It's amazing. You have to look it up.
That's
best
pretty
song.
fantastic.
It's
No,
amazing.
better than Kiss, or bigger than Kiss is their best song.
But that's
Followed by
not.
Skate or Die, then Why the Big Pause.
That song's not by the Punchlines.
We should be playing D&D.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, I'm going to
That's a Teenage Power.
They did a cover of it.
Oh.
going to spin up the Judas rifles on Mr. Antlerface.
Yep.
That will be an 18 to hit.
Dodge or parry?
Dodge.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you nail him.
All right, it is damage 6, penetrating 2.
That's fine. It's only impervious 4, so. Oh, duh. I'm learning this game. I promise.
Right by the time we finish this arc, we'll have the rules
Yeah.
down.
I got a 24 on that.
So let's see, the damage resistance check is 15 plus the damage rating, so 21 DC, so he makes it.
Okay. To avoid the damage, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. After Hammerbot is the company man. You are currently stunned, so you're going to have to make another fortitude save. Sure.
Question
Yes.
for Company Man. Company Man, how does your mental link work between your minions and your dude?
Well, that's actually a good point, because you know who's in the car right now? Is your duplicate.
Lewis too?
Yeah. So really...
So if I remember correctly,
I'm
you
making
said,
saves for him. He has the same
you
stats
said
as I do,
your-
and it does work across the planes as long as
No,
I'm
that's
with
not
him.
what my question. My
Yeah.
question is, Tanner said that being stunned prevents you from even taking free actions such as thought and talking actions.
Really?
That is true, yeah.
A stun prevents free actions.
I would
So if-
assume
if
it would
he-
prevent the mental link.
Yeah,
as
so
well.
if he
Yeah.
wasn't able to say, "Hey,
That's a
I'm
good
in
point.
trouble,"
Yeah.
your guy would have no idea right
Yeah,
now.
I'm just chilling out with like 2 squads of goons, and we're just like joking around, but in full like gear.
Yeah, that's a fair point. So I guess you can't really call for 8 at this point, but you
Right.
can take your fortitude save.
Fortitude save's gonna be 11.
No, you rolled worse than last time, I think.
No, I rolled a 9 last time.
Okay, you have to do a little bit better than that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Moving on to Clarity at 13. You are only dazed.
Right, so I think I'm gonna try and mind control him if I can only do one action.
That will be mean dropping your protection, though.
Oh, okay, so that would be because even though my force field is sustained.
Yeah, so your force field sustain, which means you could take a standard action and then use your move action to sustain the force field. But in this case, because you're dazed, you can only take a standard or a move. So if you're going to use your standard for something else, you don't get a move action because you're dazed this turn, so you will lose your force field will go down when you attempt to mind control him.
I think we're gonna leave the force field up for right now then, because at least it's offering me some protection.
Otherwise, the other option is if you want to be really sneaky, you could mind control the lady, and if you get her, walk her over, and then have her start beating the crap out of him when he doesn't know.
Would still mean losing my force field at this point in time.
Sure. But that laser cut right through it, so might not give us much help. It's up to you. It is your character.
Yeah, because my force field didn't do anything with that laser or anything, right?
I mean, I rolled exceptionally well. I don't know if I would roll that good all the time.
Also, the car doesn't get good defenses like we do.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think if he started trying to hit you, your shield would be more effective. But I mean, I don't know. Like it's a call you're gonna have to make. Basically, Chris is proposing high risk, high reward to you.
Yeah.
Also, bearing in mind that you're currently one of the only people that can actually act right now.
You
Right.
are also heavily injured, so let's say you try to mind control him and you fail and he knows it's you and he hits you.
Yeah,
Your
that's
next
true.
stage is bad.
Yeah.
He hits you again and you're down.
All right.
I like the part where you devil's advocate yourself.
I would like to present all the options to the indecisive
That's
person
fair.
so
No,
they
that's
can
fair.
make an informed decision that is their decision, not influenced by me.
That's fair.
We're still doing the rules that way.
Always.
Trying.
Right. This turn, I think I'm going to leave my force field up, and we're going to try and roll and see if I can't get out of this.
Do you want to take any? You are able to take free actions. Are
Oh.
there any like talking or anything you want to do?
Why?
I don't think I can really. I mean, everybody else is like stunned in the car, right? There's no point in.
Okay, that's. I just wanted to
You
throw
can
it
yell
out
at
there. as an
Hammer
option.
Rod.
Hey guys, stop being stunned.
Right. Right. That is it's a fortitude rolled, right?
Yep.
19.
That's what you rolled last time. I'm sorry, you were just short.
So yeah, question. I don't mean to be an asshole here.
That's
If it's a 21 or more, I can't hit it.
It's not. It's only a 20, but I guess I didn't realize that you were that low.
Got it.
I mean, I can
I'm
barely
stunned.
hit
I'm
that.
going to be stunned this whole battle. Got it. Okay.
It's like I've got 2 rolls I can make to meet that.
What did you mention the DC?
We've just ascertained it's 20.
So means you only get on an 18 or higher.
Yep. Okay. Wait. So how long is it limited to number of rounds or just like until you make
Until
your
you-
save?
You're supposed to make the save. All right. So after that is Mr. Perpetual.
Kill yourself.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna. I'm actually going to move back in front of the car, more or less, in front of my teammates.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to stand directly there, and then I'm gonna open fire at Grim Reaper.
Okay.
And not the woman holding 2 children hostage?
I can't trust my aim at all.
Hey, that's a good die number.
That's 21 to hit.
That will do.
Sick.
That'll do, pig. That'll
All
do.
right, damage rating 8, so 15 plus 8 is the damage ranking.
Yep.
I'm just 2 guns. Just 2
Yeah,
pistols.
you beefed up.
I got slightly stronger when I learned the rules.
Rules are good.
God, I
Is it
wish
2022?
Yep.
Yeah, he takes a point of damage.
That's what we like to call doing a point of damage.
I wish.
So Elliot,
My
refresh
character
me
got
here
better.
just to make sure I'm remembering this correctly. He takes a point of damage,
It becomes dazed.
and he not dazed exactly. No, that's not the word that it is.
It was dazed.
Was it dazed? No, I don't think so.
No, he's only dazed if he fails by 2 degrees of success.
Oh.
or
2
more.
degrees is dazed.
But he takes a -1 penalty on all future damage resistance checks.
Correct, and then those continue to accumulate until he gets.
And next level.
Until he fails a check eventually by 4 or more.
Right,
Or by
okay.
4 degrees, at which point he's out.
Right. All right, we're on the road, guys.
Well, not moving.
On
We're
the
still
road
on it.
again.
Okay, so last but not least is the Red Ghost. Also, don't forget, you guys can roll nat 20s. Like, those are still critical successes.
So, with Red Ghost, as I've mentioned, my character is insubstantial, and her natural state is insubstantial. She can if I want to sit in this chair, she thinks about it and can sit in the chair without sinking through it. And as long as she thought about it once, she doesn't have to keep thinking about it. But whenever she gets stunned or knocked unconscious, her natural state is incorporeal. she won't sink into the ground. I have a power, and it's set up specifically to make it so she won't sink into the ground. I can't stop her from not, because she's already sinking through the car and being on the ground. So she would essentially, as soon as she got stunned, she would have like essentially fallen backwards, and now she's like stunned on the ground.
Wouldn't she be stunned in the air because you don't fall
I can't fly. Gravity still affects me,
until you hit something?
and I have
Until he hits the ground.
Yeah.
He falls until he hits the road. is
So
what I'm
the way
saying.
my power works is that.
No, you got it already.
I was just going
to
to clarify it so that there isn't a question.
For the
anymore. It's
viewers
really
at home.
The way my power works is as long as I'm touching a solid, non-moving object, I can't fall. Even if it's a vertical object, like I have my hand on a wall, I cannot fall. Then my power just makes it. The intent was to make it so my character doesn't sink into the earth, but the benefit is the car can move and probably is moving right now. So I sink through that, but the ground isn't moving, so I stop at the ground.
Do you know how fast the Earth is moving through space?
Unless there's an earthquake, then the ground moves.
That's what that power is also.
I was wondering what that shit-eating grim
That's
was
also what
about.
that counters.
For those of you at home, Nick slowly went from frowning to an incredibly wide, stupid-looking smile just so he could deliver that.
So-
nugget of wisdom.
After my character sinks to the ground, I'll roll my fortitude save.
Okay.
I fail.
Yep. Okay. All right, so we're back at the top. Grim is ready to take vengeance. Hey, Mr. Perpetual, I don't like getting shot at.
Come get some, Grim Reaper.
He,
I'm going to imagine his confusion when this happens.
I can't wait for him to kill you.
this is gonna be cool.
You haven't been killed by
Before
somebody
the
yet.
killing
No, this is the
blow
first time I've been
happens
killed by
here,
someone else.
Just out of curiosity, am I aware when one of my duplicates dies?
Yeah, I think you would be,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, that's fine. Then.
I believe we describe your powers as like the wheel and spoke. Like you're the center, and they all have like threads connecting out.
I'll
But
also
if one of those threads gets cut, you know what I mean?
I'll also do you one better, too. I'm sure you have some protocol set up where it's like, if you haven't communicated back to me within X amount of time, I'm going to send reinforcements.
Rounds are also 6 seconds though. It's probably like 10 minutes though, right?
No,
Yeah.
probably really that long.
I would think so, because I don't want every single dude being like, "I'm still here." Like,
Because imagine,
half an hour. Or
imagine if one of his dudes is sleeping.
I'm immune to sleep, so
But your dudes?
also
They all take that.
none of them had to sleep.
Alrighty. So Grim
Imagine
jumps
one
over
of
the
them
car
is spacing out.
and swings his sai down upon you.
Swing, swing.
And that one. So
tables of my life.
you definitely dodged out of the way of that shit.
Shit be dodged.
Never,
Swing.
That never happens.
Sorry. Good job, Mr. Perpetual.
Thanks, man.
At least somebody in this party's doing something.
Yeah.
It's called Lucky.
Hammerbot.
All right.
Good.
Hammerbot.
Necker's still more than. I mean, seems like things are under control.
He got shot.
She ain't worried.
It's a little gun.
It is a very little gun. And that robot apparently can't hit the broadside of a barn, so.
Hey, his uncle's a broadside of a barn.
So you bet he wouldn't dare hit it.
How dare you? My uncle is the broadside of a missile silo.
At any rate, speaking of, it is the Hammerbot's turn.
An E-bot.
I mean, seeing as it sort of kind of worked last time, I'm just going to keep shooting.
Ham E-bot.
Okay.
I'm going to throw my dice all over the floor.
There's a lip on this table.
There are die rolling boxes in front of you.
22 to hit.
Yeah, you betcha.
Does that succeed by 2 degrees of success or more?
Yes, exactly two.
All right. In that case, he actually I get the DC to resist the damage because it's multi-attack gets increased by 2.
Neat.
So that means the DC is 23.
All right. And he's at a -1 as well, so.
Yep.
Broadside of a barn, my ass.
Oof. This time I roll a 27, though.
Well, he's doing good.
I mean, I rolled pretty close to max there, so how about that?
Maybe he just uses his like.
I'm really sorry that I gave
gave
trying to kill the guy that can't be killed in that one, and I gave you almost a nat 20, so I feel a little bad about that.
He uses his side to block the bullets.
Just
cuts all the bullets.
specific.
Out of
Oh, hold on. You know what we actually have to do? We got to do a classic Grim Reaper thing. Not only does he use his side to cut the bullets, he like turns his side up at it and starts spinning in a circular motion, and it just like
Oh yeah, because it can do that by itself.
that's
yeah.
the thing that it does. He just Mary Poppins your fucking bullets.
Well, isn't that supercalifragilistic XP? Fuck you.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I wish you could have delivered that on the first try. That would have been really good.
Want to try one more time? I'll edit it in post.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious suck a butt.
And then that's when edited Tanner goes, "Yeah, I'm stupid."
Oh, that was a nice clear one. That's the one I'm gonna use.
At this point, I don't care.
You say that now, but what about when you're stupid?
Everybody will know who edited it and who the big bully in the group is.
This
It's
episode
fine.
was edited by Tanner Hoffman.
Sounds like your voicemail.
We should be playing D&D.
My name is Tanner Hoffman, and I
I've
hate
never known you to be
bananas.
so excited about playing D&D before.
Woo!
You've never even played D&D.
Nope.
Also true.
Poser!
Yes!
No, Tanner is poser.
Yes. Inside jokes. Company man.
Let's see. Let's
Company
see
ma'am.
if my dude
Nat 20, that's safe for me.
comes out of his nope.
Dang. All right.
Stupor.
He's
He's just like belted in, like
Clarity.
drooling on the thing there.
Wait.
Clarity?
I can move,
Help us?
actually.
I don't know. Is drooling an action?
Or no,
you,
you're
like-
still dazed.
I can daze, but I can do an action.
If you put us in a shield, could we possibly be?
We're in a shield.
Yeah, the shield does not help you.
I have an idea. So I jumped in front of you guys for the purpose that if someone tries to kill one of you, I can jump in front of them. So do your mind control.
I was just thinking that, so... Alright, wait. I am going to do it on the one you don't have engaged. I'm hoping her mental ability is less strong than...
I was just thinking if you had mind controlled Grim Reaper and then succeeded, then then control him to kill Ben next turn. So Ben dies, so the other lady doesn't know, and then you can just walk over as Grim Reaper and be like, "These aren't the people we need. Let them go." And then we go, and then you beat the crap out of her with Grim Reaper later.
Okay. So, we are going to... Nope. I still think I'm going to control her.
Okay, so here's the Earth.
This is round.
That is a fine Earth.
Okay.
Clarity.
So actually, you don't have
can
a
do
roll
it.
for this, right? We just figure out your affliction DC, which would be your rank plus 10. So I
Which
think
is
18 or 10.
Which is 10.
Which is 10 in mind
So it's
control.
20. So I'm going to roll a will save against that then. And let's see how it goes. Maybe I'll roll a 4 again. Oof, I did not do good. But not quite as bad as Taskmaster. So she fails by 2 degrees. She is currently compelled. We should really quick look up what that means.
I believe that means you can give her something to do, and she makes a will save, and if she fails, she does what you ask her to do.
Well, she already failed the will save.
Oh, I don't know.
Compelled character is directed by an outside force, but struggling against it. The character is limited to free actions and a single standard action per turn, chosen by another controlling character.
Oh,
So
let the kids go.
struggling against it. So basically, you get to make her do things, but she gets to tell Grim Reaper that you're making her do it.
I think putting down the kids is a great choice.
That's on her turn though. But good start. All right. Let's go back to my notepad here. After clarity is going to be...
Wait, do I get to roll to try and get out of the action?
Yes, you do. I thank you for reminding me.
Nope.
Dang.
You
All
do
right.
realize I have to roll a 19 or a 20 to get out of this.
What's your
That's what most people have to roll to get out of your mind control.
what's your save?
A little bit.
What's my save?
What save? What kind of save is it again?
It's a will. No, fortitude.
No,
I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah,
fortitude.
okay. Thank
It's
goodness.
Fortitude.
Her brain's really big. All right.
I'm intimidated by the size of her brain.
Yeah, I'm staying in my position in front of Clarity and the team, and I'm gonna shoot some more bullets.
Okie doke.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yep, you got him.
Sweet. Same DC, 8 plus 15. So,
22 then.
yep.
No, 8 plus 15.
Actually, I just thought of the best way that she could mind control Necro is you guys start shooting Grim Reaper, and he's like starts taking wounds, and he's like,
23.
"All right, you can help now," and she just doesn't. She just keeps standing there, not moving.
Oof.
Did
Come
I-
back from 5, so 23 to 18
13
to 13
to 8.
to 8.
And he has a -1 right now.
Yeah, that part doesn't matter. So 18 is the first degree, 13 is the second degree. So he fails by third degree, not fourth degree yet.
Oh,
But
buddy.
he already has a degree, right?
Correct. So they just accumulate.
Yep.
They continue to accumulate until he fails by 4 total.
Yeah, he has to. He still has to get knocked out. He's just really badly hurt.
So that was a bad thing that just happened to him.
I'm gonna reload stylishly. It's important to me.
So if we look up third degree here,
Oh,
Like
buddy.
the John Wick, where you kind of thrust your hand forward when you're like reloading. You're like, drop the mag and
Yeah.
shove it in there.
No,
not-
like a
I'm
gr-
definitely budget
On this
John Wick.
page.
Like the way I fight is I just like shoot a bunch of bullets, but most of them miss instead of
So the
everybody
target
being a
is
headshot.
staggered and has a -1 circumstance penalty to further checks against damage.
Yep.
If the target is staggered again, apply the 4th degree of effect.
oh, so you only need 2 of those then to finish him off.
Yep.
Dang, you mind controlled her at the exact right time. Because that would have been about the time she would have been like, okay, I guess I do need to help now.
Mind
So
control-
what? So sorry. What is up with Grim Reaper now? We just wounded him more, or he is actually down?
No,
He is staggered.
Okay.
He takes an additional penalty to all his rolls.
Okay.
a
And
staggered character is dazed.
he is
and
dazed,
hindered.
so he can only take standard or move actions. And if he takes another one of those, he is down.
Got it. And then another one after that, and he's dead.
I mean, I don't know if you guys would get to that point, but yeah, sure.
I
Hindered
have
means a hindered character moves at half normal speed.
Okay, I mean, not too worried about that part, but nice
Who's
work, Mr.
next?
Perpetual. After that's you, Miss Red Ghost.
I'm gonna roll to get out of my mind control. I mean, stun.
Okay, let's see it.
Ha! 13.
Not quite.
All right.
All right, we're back at the top. Grim Reaper is fighting for his life at this point. So what do we got that is gonna fuck you up?
Mama said, "Fuck you up."
I think we're going back to that side strike. He's gonna give you a piece of that side blast.
Gross. Wait,
you go.
who's he hitting?
Me.
That one.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I'm the dangerous
That's the
one.
one who's taking him down single-handedly.
Hammerbot's
Oh no, Hammerbot did nail him once. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Oh, I rolled like garbage again. Shit.
Yeah, use a different die, buddy.
I think I probably am. Actually, I've got multiple D20 in here.
What ability did he use to like stun us all?
It's affliction.
An ability.
Yeah, stun blast, ranged affliction. Resisted by fortitude, first degree daze, second degree stun, third degree incapacitated. So yeah,
Wicked.
yeah, no, it's,
Wicked smart.
He winds up the same like. It's not a laser. It's like I'm trying to think of like what cartoon or something I've seen this from. It's like one of those like crescenty like wave
Oh,
things.
cool. Yeah.
So one of those is what sliced through the car. He like aims one of those at you and goes for it, and it just goes like rifling down the road and like through some trees. And that's it for him. Necra, it's her turn. What do you? She goes, Eric, I'm not in control. And then you have her do what?
I think at this point we're gonna let the kids go.
Because they're just gonna run to their mom, and then
Yeah.
hopefully.
So I
get
mean,
out of-
I
out of
think.
combat
Well,
then.
no. You know what? I think dropping is probably a free action, right? So
Have her punch herself.
she drops the kids, and then you still have a standard action for her to do.
I think I'm
Activate
going.
whatever her powers are.
Yeah, I
on
was gonna
herself.
say I was gonna say activate it towards.
You don't know what it is. Just have her use her powers on herself.
Well,
I don't know if that's.
so hold on. I mean, think about this for a second. I mean, you don't know what her powers are. And you also don't know. Like, I mean, you have to give it to her in the form of a command. Like it's a mental command, granted,
okay.
but like,
She have long fingernails.
she does not.
Damn. Stab her own eyes out.
Jeez.
These are villains.
I feel like her name is Necra. It's got to do something with drawing
Or killing things, like making them rot and wilt.
or like, yeah, I don't
Bringing
know.
back the
I don't
dead,
remember.
Or
Just have her walk away.
maybe she like sends ghosts at people.
Do the old whatchamacallit on the one of the X-Men movies where touches walk and continue to walk.
The lady who was freaking out, her car's on the side of the road, right?
Yeah.
Just have Necra go lock herself in the trunk.
Better yet, have Necra tell
She
Eric
doesn't have
that
a
he's...
move and a standard action. She only has a standard action.
Well, he's got a machine gun. If you just make her move over to Grim Reaper, then maybe he could shoot both of them at the same time.
I can actually do that, yes.
That would work.
I meant Hammerbot can do that, but then the two other guys could also do something.
That is a thing you could do.
Yes, I move into the line of firing of one or both of these dudes.
I think if you put them right next to each other, it would be both, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Cool. That works for me. Seems good.
And freeze.
This seems somehow
Just make
immoral.
her do like the. She's doing like
Is that
Michael
concern
Jackson
you, though?
Thriller dance.
I mean, in character, not at all.
Are you following Isaac's laws? Because I don't think so.
Out of character, it seems a little get up against the wall.
I mean, yeah, Clarity's one step away from Kilgrave right now.
Well, you guys are. I mean, all things considered, you guys could be in pretty dire straits if not for how things are suddenly turning. You guys aren't really able to do anything just yet.
I believe she gets to make her save again.
She does. That's true.
And if she fails, it's then 5 harder next turn because it's sustained.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Clarity.
Like if she doesn't succeed this check, Clarity's going to get full control next
No,
turn.
you're correct. So I will go ahead and roll it. I rolled garbage. So enjoy your full mind control.
So next turn, you have like total control over.
All right.
Your character is going to change from Clarity to Puppet Master soon, and you're going to be like just piloting like people you've taken over from a distance, and we'll never know who the real
Hammerbot.
Clarity is.
Machine guns,
Both barrels.
Kelly.
both barrels.
Do the thing.
Yeah, I guess I'll attack both of them, because why not? That will be 15 to hit.
Oh, I'm not rolling for that. Hit them both.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit Necra just fine. This time you actually miss
I figured.
Grim though.
If Necra takes damage, she gets to make a new save to resist the mind control.
So let's.
But it is 5 higher
see
because it's sustained.
here.
I have practice.
Actually, no, you have to make your check again next to do sustain. I don't know how sustain is. Can I look at a book? I want to read sustain, make sure we're doing that right. Since it hasn't come up yet.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. What was the? I'm sorry. Did you tell me the damage?
The damage resistance check would be 21. DC 21.
She rolls exactly a 21.
I think that's fine. Like,
Yeah.
She makes the DC.
Right. Correct. I just
Got it. All right, so here's how
I
my
had
control
to
works.
kind of
There's
ad
the
hoc
initial
some
save.
some changes because of how things work with her.
There's the initial save for mind control. Because you have the or they're saying progressive, but I think we have the thing for it of the effect. Every time they've failed, including the first time, the check gets harder, which is the 5 harder.
Yeah.
So because they failed the first time, now the check's 25.
Yeah,
and then
which
it'll be
she totally-
20. Then it'll be 30, and then it'll be 35, and
Yeah.
that's purely because you put that many ranks into it.
Cumulative.
Yeah, you're probably the best mind controller in the world at this point. One of the.
Let's say I bet you Xavier still got her beat.
Yeah, Xavier probably has you beat, but think about that. You're on tier with like Xavier and Emma White.
I'm a frost. Come on.
I also
White
really
Queen.
Emma Snow.
I also really like the fact that that is not your primary power.
Let it go, Emma Snow.
Her primary power was throwing
know
objects
nothing,
at their
Emma Snow.
mind. That was the afterthought power.
Okay, so after Hammerbot, it is going to be the company man's turn.
Company.
Roll off.
Fail.
That one.
Dang.
Progressive.
Clarity, it is your turn.
I'm not paying attention.
You can put your shield back up now.
I suppose I.
Did we decide that Necro took damage or no?
She did not.
She didn't take damage.
No.
Okay.
Wait, would that break my mind control if I put my shield up?
Yes.
It would?
She's still dazed, isn't she?
No.
Yes.
Yes, because I haven't broken
Sorry,
it.
you're right.
Yep, so it's 1d8.
I got you.
Yeah, you can only maintain one of those things at a time
Without
until you're not
Until
dazed.
I'm not-
Until you can get rid of days.
Right.
That daze is fucking you.
I don't think I can. It doesn't pay because everybody else near me is stunned.
Well, you're still mind controlling
Right.
Necra, so
Right.
you should just have her attack.
I mean that'll.
Well, that'll happen at her turn,
Okay.
right?
Correct.
Sure.
Okay. So we'll see what you guys do, and
Yeah.
then work from there.
So just roll your save instead.
Where will my save? Hey, nat 20!
Bingo bango.
20!
The daze is gone.
Bingo, bango, bongo. I don't want.
That
to
ends
waste
my
a combo.
turn, so-
Oh, no.
All right. So after clarity, then we are back to Mr. Perpetual.
Do
Do your thing, boy.
you know what works really well? Shooting him, the man. I use gun on man.
Wait, what about
Okay.
man and girl?
I use. Oh, I can do both. Yeah. How does that work, Elliot?
You have multi-attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You take
You
a
can
penalty.
designate like an arc, and anything in that arc you make your attack roll against.
Okay, just one attack
You're-
roll for both.
Yeah.
Your attack takes a -2 on the roll, though.
Does it?
Yes.
Correct.
Cool.
You said that.
Did I?
You
I
did.
mean, those were the
All right.
I
rules.
listened to the
Then I'm
recording.
Those
gonna-
were the rules for Taskmaster too.
I'm gonna shoot both of them.
Like 5 times.
I'm gonna crit.
That's a nat 20.
Holy dang!
Yeah, so that's 26 to each of them.
How does crits work in this game?
That's a really weird question.
How does crits work? You want me to look up?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I think we
I
might
am
have.
bookless right now.
Stick
Well,
your
if
hooks
only
in.
Ben brought his goddamn book.
I told you I don't know where I put it.
Just like you didn't know where you put your what sheet was
And
it?
it's especially successful attack, inflicting additional damage to score a critical hit. The attacker must score a threat, usually a nat 20, on the attack dice. And the attack total must equal to or exceed the target's defense. A critical hit does +5 damage over the attack's normal damage,
Got
or
it.
you may add an effect or use an alternative effect if the ability says so.
Nope, so that works. So what is your damage modifier thing normally?
My damage modifier normally is 23.
So now it's 28.
Sick.
Clarification: this can be edited out, but just for the group. Critical success, especially useful uses of skills. If you roll a nat 20 in a skill check, it counts as a critical success and automatically succeeds. That is different from D&D.
That is different.
Noted.
From D&D.
Yeah.
Good to know.
What about nat ones on saves?
It just counts as a miss. Okay. There's nothing. No. I was just reading that too on my thing. There's no additional thing for crit fails. It is just an auto miss. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to dodge that nonsense. Wish me luck, everybody, or don't.
Well, I'm like one of a few people that actually has
So I did roll a 24 for Grim, so he fails by 1.
Good. He's still up.
He's still up.
He is still up, but he's. Wait a minute, hold on. No, he goes down by 2 because I forgot to take his thing. So actually, that's another second.
Which isn't enough to knock him out, but he's stacking them on.
And we're stacking them on, and then
He's
Necra.
way worse for wear.
Yeah, he's not looking great, but he's still fighting. Necra.
Tanner, what happened to Necra? Wonderful. That's really great. That means she's dead. So you've killed
descriptive.
someone.
I don't want to kill anybody.
You can kill shit. She didn't give a shit about your damage.
She takes 3 stages of.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, she's.
Wait. If she didn't roll that high, could she have potentially just gone down in one attack? Oh my god.
I'll share something with you about Necra when we are done.
She's already dead.
No,
defenses are really,
She's
really
the perfect
low.
woman for me. We're both already dead.
it's not it. So all right, so we're to Red Ghost actually. If you want to go ahead and try your save.
I know I can't take any free actions, but I'd like to take immediate action. I blink my eyes.
Okay.
15.
In disbelief, got it. All right, at the top, Grim Reaper is going to try once again.
You got it, buddy. You got this.
Got to take out this guy who's determined to bring me down because running away
Gotta
is not really an option at
go,
this point.
gotta go right
I like
now.
how he's a supervillain who's getting taken down by a guy with a gun.
Yeah. My gun is pretty good now. I will give it that.
Cows with guns.
So you know what that means?
I got a 25 attack this time.
Yeah, that smokes me.
Cool.
What defense, though?
Parry, actually.
That smokes me super hard.
Yeah, okay. So then in that case, you're going to roll a...
Oh, it's a stunning beam. Oh, I hope it stuns you.
It's not a stunning beam or anything. You're just gonna have to roll a.
He cuts one of your arms off, but you live, and like your gun arm's on the ground, you can't aim.
A 24 to see if you avoid taking damage.
Okay. How about
Nat one?
a 3 on that roll?
Nat one.
Wow.
That's a nat one.
I'm gonna just get this
That means
pencil ready.
your dude's dead.
Yeah, no, that's definitely 4.
I'm gonna just mark that down. And,
That's third death counter.
Yeah.
That's the third death during the game.
Yeah, also, just as a reference, that's a really effective way to stop me from shooting him because I miss my turn because I don't come back till next combat round.
I'm okay with that. So yeah, he just
Hammerbot.
strikes you down and like smiles for the first time in this fight and is just like, finally, now we can get this going.
And he's an assassin, so he doesn't care that he's killed you.
Not even a little bit.
If he did even know your powers.
He's not really an assassin though.
Yeah, he's more like a hired thug.
Yeah. Really, the Lethal Legion is very similar to the Wrecking Crew that way.
Other than the Lethal Legion, though, Reaper has been well known very often. I should say this at the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why
Let's
aren't
save
you
it.
saying it at the end?
All right. Necra's turn. What's she doing?
Well, I've got full range of powers now.
Uh-huh.
Have her punch.
Just have her break into song.
I feel pretty.
Oh, so pretty, so pretty.
If
and
she can
witty
finish off Grim
and
Reaper.
bright.
She could
It's
also-
a pity.
She could try to grapple Grim Reaper.
Yeah, that's not going to work very well.
She uses her stats, not yours.
Oh.
You give her command and she does it.
Oh, wait. Whose turn is it?
It's Necra's, so you have
Oh,
control.
why? Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
Grim Reaper,
I'm
he's
thinking
minuses 'cause
clarity.
He's gunshot.
She's got
gunshot.
minuses as well.
Wow.
Yeah, sure. We'll take this on. Do I have any idea of what her powers might be at this point? Being in her brains and all?
We never really figured out what a knowledge check would be in this game, did we?
I don't think we did.
I know that there was some... I'm
Culture.
limited by language.
Oh yeah, does she speak English?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Insight or investigation? Those are your only two.
Expertise.
Or technology.
Expertise.
Expertise? You think that's knowledge?
I mean, expertise could be like
I forgot.
my area of expertise is knowing all about supervillains.
Expertise skills measure what your characters know about various things.
Well, hot diggity damn.
So I will let you roll an expertise check to see if you know what Necra's abilities
Note
might
that
be.
expertise is trained only.
I have 2 ranks in expertise. How
However, you
How
can
far
use
down
a
do you have to
victory
get?
point to get a hunter lucky guess.
we have one of those each. We each get one every game.
Okay.
Do you know for expertise how granular it says I get? I made a decision on it when I made my character, and I don't know if that's too like. I picked AIM specifically, or evil organization. Is that too specific of knowledge? Should it just be villains?
I have no fucking idea.
Alright. I have general for expertise.
I only
so I'll
really
make a
care
roll.
about them, backstory related. So,
So I mean, if you were to roll one, I'd be able to tell you things.
have these guys ever worked for AIM? Yes. Okay. Cool.
We're going to say that is an 8.
All right. Yeah, you've never heard of Necra.
No ideas. Okay. So I guess we'll just try and like grapple
Grapple Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper just to at least distract him from.
All right. So
everything
she
else.
will make her attack check to try that out. And she misses quite horribly.
You know what I just thought of? You should have gave her a vague command that she, being mind controlled, can interpret to the best of her abilities. Like, incapacitate him.
Take him out.
Yeah. And then she could have done, like, what her specialization is that would assist in that. What?
Yeah, or she could have taken him to Olive Garden.
Out of our hair, that works.
All of
We still get XP.
Come
I don't
along,
know.
Grim. We're going to Olive Garden. But we're fighting these. No, we're going Olive Garden. I
Soup,
decided.
salad, and breadsticks are nothing.
All you
So
can
then
eat.
after Necker's turn, it is Hammerbot's turn.
So Hammerbot is going to fly 1,200 feet away,
What?
Huh?
down the road and up a bit.
Wait, why don't you take them out with your guns?
And he's going to activate
Oh no.
Are you?
Oh no!
Is this the ex-wife too?
the ex-wife's lawyer.
Oh yeah.
Panel
Scary.
flips open on one of his shoulders. A missile pops halfway out.
What's the blast radius on that? I don't want to
Takes
be
a
caught in
moment
that.
to acquire the target.
Uh-huh.
And then goes shooting out toward Mr. Grimm.
I hope you roll really cool.
I hope I roll really cool too.
Did we decide we're going to do percentage check as to whether or not it actually works being hammer tech?
20 to hit.
That's a hit.
Alright, that is damage 10?
So, wait, so only a 20 to resist?
25.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
It's 15. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right there. All right, here we go.
I think you just took them both out. What's the radius on that, by the way?
There
Yeah,
is
is that-
no blast radius.
So it's just
Oh,
Grim
it's just
then.
one person.
Yeah. It's a shaped charge designed to take out a single target.
Ooh la la. It's a shaped charge.
He rolls okay, but still fails, taking a first degree hit.
Did you knock them out?
No,
No,
no.
not yet.
How many hits does he have? I thought he was already at 3.
Yeah, but each one just gives him
It
minus 1
continues
to
to
future.
accumulate. So now he's at a
Oh.
-4 on those saves.
Got it. Okay.
He's gonna get biffed it one of these times.
Yeah, as you guys continue to beat on him, he's eventually going to go down. We just need to. He needs to
Also-
roll low enough.
Not that it's relevant this time, but the ex-wife's lawyer is homing, which means if it had missed, it tries again next turn.
Awesome.
Also, it has secondary effect, which means he takes the damage again next turn.
Nice. Okay,
It's just it is 2 explosives.
that is really strong. I like that a lot.
Nothing like a
How much did that
homing.
gadget
How
cost
often
you?
can you do that?
Once a fight.
Okay,
Nothing like a homing ex-wife's lawyer.
that's pretty strong.
It'll take you
lawyer?
for all you've got.
Loyally?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, the acronyms.
You want to say it again and I'll edit it in?
Nothing like the ex. Blank. This is my mind this week. Blank.
Nothing
Do
like
it.
the real thing.
Do it.
Company man, let's see your save.
I rolled ahead 9 rounds. I'll see you in 9 rounds.
No, come on, do it in real time.
Fail.
Okay. I mean, you can roll ahead 9 rounds, or you might get lucky if I actually watch you do it.
Is this where Emmett just goes boop 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 boop?
Well, no, it's Clarity's turn first.
Oh, okay.
Clarity's turn.
You have a full turn now. What are you
I
gonna
have
do with
a
it all?
full turn. Woo!
Also, doesn't Emmett come back on what's his face's turn?
That's not super important. I come back before my next turn, so like I can't
Okay.
be hurt or damaged. I'm dead until my next turn, and then I just appear.
Okay.
The next combat round. So like he can hit me again on his turn. So the start of the next combat round, I come back. Okay, then yeah, I don't come back till the start of the next round, so I'm just out for this one.
Yep, that's fine. Red Ghost, let's see your save.
Wait,
what did
you
Clarity
didn't even
do?
finish my
Oh,
turn.
I'm sorry.
Thank
Well,
you.
He was talking,
Yes,
so I
I
got
know.
confused about whose turn
Fuck
it
you,
was.
Ben.
I was just trying to start it when we were supposed to be editing it.
Good.
Suck
it
a
just
butt.
confused me. Clarity, take your turn. I'm
We're
sorry.
going to put up the force field because
Wow.
yes. So I don't need to roll for that or anything really.
Well, or you could throw something at them.
I would have to break my mind control to throw something at them.
No, it's a move action to
Oh,
maintain.
okay.
You
Yeah.
have a standard action.
So you could throw something at them. Although
I
he's
am,
1,200 feet away now.
and I would have to like.
So your only options are the half a car that has no person in it. Would probably be a good object. Or Mr. Perpetual's dead body.
Please.
I'll say this though. Other potential concerns. He's 1,200 feet away, and he's presumably dead. You are the only alive target within Grim Reaper's range.
So that's why you throw a car at Grim Reaper. If he doesn't dodge out of the way, there's a car in front of him.
All right. Yeah. We're.
Also, if you're gonna get really creative, you'd throw Nick at him. Hope that Nick's character dies. That way, Nick's real character becomes aware of the fact that his clone just died.
Okay, so we are going to take the front half of the car and toss it at Grim Reaper / Necra because they are
It would hit both.
entwined.
It would definitely hit both. So
Sexually.
You pick up the half the car, and there's like red ghosts on the ground, like, don't look at me.
make your attack roll.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Plus
I think you have all. I'm pretty sure you have all +8 actually, if I'm remembering.
move object. Yeah, it would be 18.
Only an 18 though. Huh?
No. You have your ranged attack skill. You would add to that as well. The skill, not the power. The skill. That's back page.
No, that's all.
I'm pretty sure it's 8 though.
She has she has hers all done.
Oh, okay.
It's +8 to hit, +8 for.
Got it. Oh, okay, cool. So 18 then to hit.
Only an 8. So that's actually enough to hit Graham. No, it's enough to hit both. All right. Mostly because of those minuses though. Without those, it would have been
So then it's
Misery.
23 because it's 8 for her damage. So it's 23 then.
All right, we'll do Grim first. Oof. There's the nat 3 I was looking for. So
And he's at a -4 right now.
so it puts him even. Yeah. So yeah, that's a 4 for him. So he's done.
Aha!
And Necro rolls a nat 20, so she's fine.
The mind controlled Necra.
But I mean, now we can agree to leave combat. She's mind controlled indefinitely.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna let her take him. He can go.
Yeah.
Let him go.
All right, so everybody's unstunned.
Pick him up, take him into the woods, have a good time.
Well, wait, are we?
Yeah,
Why?
Because
we're outside of combat, so you guys just
Based on
either they
item.
shake you awake or something
Well, no, I
happens
just
that you
figured
guys
because,
come back.
for every turn,
I roll
Necro would have a
treatment.
chance to get out. Technically, she could roll an at 20 to get out, right? And then we also would roll. So there's a chance she could get out while we're still stunned, and we don't have a car to go
I
in.
would super love to just resolve this.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm just trying to say, for continuity's sake.
No, like
I mean, technically, we could now pick them up, put them in running car, and drive away.
She
I'm
only
incorporeal.
she only gets a save when they at least how we did it
I
before
can
with
move objects.
Taskmaster.
I can pick you up.
Is she only got a save when she was commanded to do something. So these guys can walk over to you and shake you until you wake up, and then start telling her to do stuff.
Got it. Okay.
So you
All
guys
right.
are awake.
Okay, we're awake.
What will we do with Necra?
I'm awake.
I say, while you still have her under your control, I say you have her take him and just walk down the highway. We want him out of here.
Oh, wait,
These
why don't we put him in the
boots
trunk
are
of the
made
back of the
for
half of the car?
The back, we can do that. We can put him in the back half of the car, but that car's not going anywhere anymore.
Exactly, but we put him in the back half of that car, then we gotta get out of here somehow.
No, I'm
Hey, there's a car right over there.
With a family.
we can take them with us.
How big is the car?
Does it
it's
matter?
just
It says
Clown
Wayland
car.
too.
it's just a little like a 4-door sedan.
I call
Would
bitch.
I guess we asked. Well, no, we all have to go to the. We have to go to the HQ, and Wayland will ride in the car.
Hammerbot.
No, Wayland too will do it.
That's what I
Hammerbot.
meant.
Yes?
Jetpack mode. And I hold up my arms.
I grab
Oh, this is the
I
thing.
grab Mr. Perpetual and take off.
Okay.
Suckers!
I guess I'll walk over to the crazy lady.
As we're flying, I
I'll be
comment,
like, we should get
"It would
out
be
of
a
here
really
before
effective
they
weapon to just drop you on the enemy from high
do stuff.
altitude."
We've alerted the authorities, but we should run in case they get out before the authorities show up.
They damaged the motor. It's not going anywhere.
You're absolutely right.
They damage the motor.
Yeah, she's strong and she punched it. It won't start.
Has there been any other traffic during this little interlude?
No.
How busy are these roads? What's the last time we saw a car going the other way when we were driving?
I mean, they're pretty dead.
Ma'am, if the
you
car,
could wait sometime.
ma'am, if the car's dead, could we borrow it?
Where's the nearest town?
Allentown. There might be some farmhouses around here, though.
How far away is Allentown?
I asked her a question.
Sorry. What?
Can we borrow your car, your non-working vehicle?
And do what with it?
She can move objects with her mind. The engine's not connected to the transmission.
It would take
We'll
less
just-
force to push a
We'll
car.
just put it
than
in neutral, and then
carry
you
all
can,
of us.
and then you can just push the car.
Hammergut could push the car.
Sure.
Yes.
We'll actually do what we were joking about earlier.
All right, so we pull out the winch, we attach it to Hammerbot, and we put it on the front.
No.
What
You can go
winch?
behind us and push us.
We were just gonna.
I don't think this car has a winch on it, if I'm understanding what a winch
So
is.
Mr. Perpetual and I were just going to fly to the nearest town, pick up a new car.
Yeah, and drive back.
I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
that's fair.
Because, I mean, doesn't that mean that, per the rules that we just learned, that Mr. Grimm will be ready to go in like 10 minutes?
Yeah,
I mean,
So,
if you
like-
guys start walking down the road.
yeah, hike it.
I mean, but I don't know what his other powers
It's
are.
actually gonna take. It's gonna take more than a few minutes because it's one. Each effect is separately. So like the daze, the stun, the everything each counts, and then each one in reverse order goes back up.
Got it.
So he's got like a good solid 20 minutes.
What if we just...
20.
This may be a dangerous idea. What if we tie them up too? And throw them also in the home office? And we just start a collection of supervillains?
I feel like somebody's gonna have to spend some points to build an actual jail in there or something. Supercells.
I mean, otherwise the other option is that is our jail, and we go to it. We just throw people in it and close it. We never.
Turns out,
who cares?
Turns out the company man's actual company is just running a supervillain prison.
Yeah, I actually really like the idea of your house becoming super jail and us just having like supervillain fights in there. Like Jigsaw's the king because we like the warden because we
They're
put him
talking
in.
to you, by the way.
I mean, that's kind of funny. if
It's
they
not.
take it
It's
over.
not great, but it's possible.
Okay.
I mean, you guys are pretty set on doing this thing, but I'm telling you right now, I'm walking down the road. Then
Yeah,
I'm
that's
taking.
fine.
I'm gonna take the lady and the kids, and we're gonna walk down the.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk down the road away from the people locked in the trunk.
That's perfect.
I mean, so the lady who's still here and listening to your conversation, I'm pretty sure we drove past some farmhouses toward Allentown. Maybe one of them would be able to help us.
Was she coming towards us or?
Well, she's
ahead
not
of
staying
us?
out here with her
Well,
kids
no,
by
I mean,
herself.
when she was driving, was she headed in the direction we're
She
going?
was headed toward Allentown, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So we'd have to go back the direction we came in.
I don't. Yeah, because then we'd have to go back through this way. I'd rather just keep going forward.
Take him forward. Why don't we just call him a cab? We live in a time with cell phones.
And we're close enough to New York.
Yeah, somebody get an
cabs
Uber.
to get out here.
Uber it.
Yeah.
I pull out my cell phone and see if there's an Uber X in the area.
Okay. No.
We just, yeah.
No.
Lyft.
Dude, we're I mean,
We're within 2 hours of New York. I can
so
get
I mean,
an Uber.
you can find some in New York, sure.
No, dude. Seriously.
You can find some in Easton and Allentown also. Yeah.
There are lifts here in the podunk town we live in.
It's
You
like
guys aren't in a
between
town right
towns.
now. You're on a country road.
Between
There are some in
towns.
Easton
Take
and there are
me
some in
home.
Allentown, which is the two cities you are between.
I mean, I don't care. We're talking about this a lot, and I really don't care. But like, I come up with. I've said something. Somebody said no. I said something. Somebody said no. So I
There's
guess just
some
make a fucking
farmhouses
decision.
around here. Maybe we can borrow a tractor.
At this point in time, let's move forward because there's bound to be another settlement forward, and I will keep my force field up for right now.
Waylon too looks over to Hambot and says, "Feel like carrying?"
Hammerbot's
is
gone.
already gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with you as well. I'm gonna tell the lady. Sorry, we're not going
Waylon 2's
backwards.
Reaction time seems to be like
You're all gonna
10
come with
minutes.
us. We're gonna flag down
Didn't you
people.
say you have a cell phone? Couldn't you just look and see if there are any farmhouses nearby?
That's not really a thing we can. like,
Google
look at.
Earth.
I'm not gonna wander in. So we'll just flag down another car. It's fine.
Okay.
By flag down, you mean have him stand in the middle so they can hit him?
He's not there. He's with.
We're getting a
local
car
man.
and coming back.
You know what? How about I just wear an awareness roll and see if I can see any signs of a
I just like
house.
I feel like we're being really led into something that I don't think we need to necessarily do. Let's just walk down the road and flag down another car.
Okay.
Gotta
That
get
is
off these train tracks, you
The
know?
quickest way to our objective.
We are around New York, and even if it's a country road, somebody will be down
Take
this
me
road in the
home.
next hour. Let's keep walking.
Yes, I mean before too long, a car does see you and stops
We flag them down.
and stops.
We tell them, I show them my Avengers thing and say that I need to conference their vehicle. It's Avengers business.
I mean you have an Avengers credit card, but that's it.
Oh, shit.
That's what you show them.
How about we just say the
Would-
two lovely ladies in the group charm them and say, "Can we get a ride with you to Allentown?"
I don't want to go back to Allentown.
Wait, were
That's
we?
that.
No, Allentown is your destination. Easton is
You're
where you
gonna
came from.
mind control them to give us their car?
We try sweet talking
Okay,
them
I guess
first.
what we would explain is there were some supervillains that attacked, and our vehicle was destroyed in the process. and we ran away, and we're trying to get to Allentown so we can call like the authorities and get somebody on it. We can get new means of transportation. These people here were held hostage. Can you take us to Allentown quick?
I mean, I don't think we can fit all of you. They just have a car.
Can you take the lady and her 2 kids and Clarity?
Can you take me, says Waylon.
Oh my
Just
God.
me.
Can you jump to home office?
Yeah, I can jump all of you to home office and then just sit in the car.
There are only 2 empty spots in the car.
Perfect.
Would you take the lady and the 2 kids and have one of the kids? Are you okay if one of the kids sits in the lap?
I mean, the kids are small.
Can you please take the lady and the kids? They're more important than us.
I'll ride in the trunk.
It's full of groceries.
What? I mean,
We'll just keep going.
He wants to transport us to
I don't want to
his...
have to explain to a police officer who pulls me over why you're in my trunk.
No, it's fine. We'll just keep going. We have friends that hopefully will catch up with us. Thank you. Please just take them to the hospital or something.
Sure. All right. So they take the mother and the 2 kids and they drive away. And it's about this time that Henrybot and Mr. Perpetual show back up with a new car.
Where did you get this?
Where did you get this new car from?
Let's just say we 5-finger discounted it.
Dude, we have a credit card.
It was illegally parked, and Mr. Perpetual informed me that illegally parked cars are free for the taking.
It's true. I saw it in a movie once.
Did you hotwire this thing?
Keys were behind the dashboard.
Oh, I was hoping you could teach me how to hotwire a car.
You know what? You just pretend we'll see about that.
You know, sometimes Perpetual, you're cool. Other times, you're really lame.
I did not see you pull the keys from behind the dashboard.
Shh. We hop all in.
Cool.
There's definitely like a gob of wires hanging down from the steering column.
All right. So, yeah, I think you guys continue to drive at that point and make it into Allentown without any further issues. And I think that's probably a good place to leave it today.
Rad.
In our typical show-ending format, I guess we should talk a little bit about
Grim Reaper and Necra.
Reaper and Necra. So, as I kind of mentioned before, Grim Reaper is the brother of Wonder Man. I'm more specific.
Wasn't he Grim Reaper before Wonder Man existed?
I don't know. Maybe.
He also works with the Nazis a lot.
He is very multi-affiliated. He's
He's a standing member of Hydra.
I don't think that's true. I mean, he's a standing member of Lethal Legion, that is for dang sure. But he's also been affiliated with the Horsemen of Death, former member of the Sinister Six, former member of the Legion of Unliving, and former member of Hydra. So, has worked with Hydra in the past, but he's not a Nazi, so that was just a business thing. He is the brother of Wonder Man, who is Simon Williams. He was introduced in Avengers 52. And
Wow.
So,
That's old.
let's take, just out of curiosity, actually, did I say what year that was? 1968, so yeah, he is dang old. And Wonder Man was Avengers number 9, 1964.
Number 9.
So yeah, no, I mean,
Same year, though.
that relationship has been established. Yeah, but so the really interesting stuff is kind of like what I mentioned before too. Necra is kind of like the brother or sister from another mother of Mandrill, and then romantically involved with Grim Reaper. And the interesting thing about her powers, and the thing that got really weird, which I kind of planned for during that combat, is when she got mind controlled, she lost all her powers. So she's kind of like a really crappy Hulk.
Okay.
Where she just gets like a bunch of strength and imperviousness when she's angry.
That's
Oh.
super cool.
But the way that the rules work is as soon as you mind control somebody like that, all the rage goes away.
In spite of all her rage.
Yeah, so as soon as she got mind controlled, her ability to hurt anybody was basically gone, and her ability to take hits was basically gone.
Wait.
Clarity OP.
In spite of all her rage, she's still just a Necra locked in a trunk.
This is true.
Yes, that's exactly how that goes.
But yeah, I really like Grim Reaper. He's one of my favorite villains.
What's his scythe do?
That scythe is badass.
It's dumb.
It's really good. It's not dumb. It's cool.
Okay.
In the cartoons,
the
he could-
TeknoAXE he uses as his trademark weapon was designed by the Tinkerer. It's worn on his right hand, has the ability to make the blade spin at rapid speed, making the weapon usable as a high-speed propeller blade buzzsaw, missile shield, and an improvised helicopter. It can also fire electromagnetic power blasts and anesthetic gas pellets, and dispense electric stun shocks on touch. It is also equipped with a cerebral frequency generator able to induce deep comas and revive victims from them as well.
That's actually not even on the character sheet for him.
Marvel comics are rad.
It's got the
Tinkerers were
it's
at.
got the side damage, it's got the stun blast, and it's got the sleep bombs. But that's it. But yeah, no, he's cool. I like him a lot.